Hey, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jason Wehrli with WCFab. Today we've got our Stage 1 high flow intake kit for the 2017 to current 6.7 Powerstroke. So we've got our Stage 1 intake bundle kit here for the 17 to current 6.7 Ford platform. Essentially this is a combination of our hot and cold side intercooler pipes packaged together, and we save you a little bit of money versus buying them individually. So if you've got a failed hot side or a failed cold side, this would be a good upgrade to fix both parts at once and save a couple bucks. We'll start with the hot side intercooler pipe, which is the turbocharger outlet feeding your charge air intercooler. So at the turbo outlet, the factory pipe has a slip flange stamped steel connection, which uses a single lip ring style seal. What we've done is machined a billet aluminum component, which uses a double O-ring seal so that the pipe is much more solid, much less rock, and a more positive sealing connection at the turbocharger. We supply a new wire clip ring at the connection of the turbo. So if you've got an older model year truck, high mileage, you don't got to worry about reusing some of that factory hardware. Now the factory hot side intercooler pipe on the Ford is a 2.5-inch pipe from the turbocharger all the way down to the intercooler, and then it expands up to 3-inch. What we've done is manufactured the intercooler pipe 3-inch the whole way all the way to the intercooler. So we weld that 14-gauge mandrel bent aluminum 3-inch pipe directly to our CNC machined flange, giving you a very solid intercooler pipe all the way down to the connection at the intercooler. Now at the intercooler, we've got a nice high quality silicone 5-ply boot. This boot will get installed onto the pipe and slid up. You'll install the pipe, and then you slide the boot over so it's centered and equal between the intercooler and the pipe. We've got a higher flowing component over the factory part because we've increased from 2.5 up to 3. We've got a more positive sealing surface connection at the turbocharger outlet, and we've got higher quality, more plies, much more robust silicone boot for the connection at the intercooler. Now working through the intercooler onto our cold side intercooler pipe. One of the more notorious failure points on the 6.7 platform is the cold side intercooler pipe. It's a plastic injection molded part with a rubber connection at the intercooler and a very flimsy connection at the throttle valve. These plastic pipes are very notorious for cracking and breaking, massive boost leaks, which will lead to poor engine performance, clogged DPFs, emission system failure, stuck on the side of the road, low power, reduced, speed limited, all sorts of things that you don't want to deal with, especially when you're towing your camper or your boat or you're headed to work to the job site with a skid steer on the back on Monday morning. The Stage 1 bundle kit is a very good reliability upgrade for all of the 6.7 platforms. Mainly that cold side intercooler pipe, that's the big problematic piece. So we fixed all of those issues, and to top it off, we've got a part that flows 47% more air than the factory component. It's a full 3.5 inches. At the outlet of the intercooler, we immediately expand up to 3.5, and we keep that 3.5 inch all the way to our billet aluminum flange at the throttle valve connection. So we've got a mandrel bent 14-gauge 3.5-inch pipe, perfectly designed. It fits in the engine compartment right where the factory one does. It installs very nicely. We went through many different revisions and iterations of this part to get one that really installed the best. So the connection at the throttle valve is a straight boot connection, and we've got a 5-ply silicone boot connection at the intercooler. Now one of the other areas of improvement is the connection at the throttle valve here, which is our CNC machine billet aluminum black anodized finish to keep that part from corroding. This piece, with the addition of the new snap ring, has a double O-ring seal, and with lubrication on that O-ring seal in there, this slides right over your factory throttle valve and then adapts that silicone boot to our pipe. Last but not least is our high quality powder coat finish. We've got this one shown in our WCFab red. We've got several colors, red, gray, black, and white, in stock, available, ready to ship, and lots of other colors to choose from. If you're doing a custom build and you want to do a special color scheme under your hood, you're doing our high flow intake upgrade and maybe our coolant tanks and coolant pipe, you can choose all sorts of different colors to give that custom color scheme you might be after. So the powder coat finish done here in-house in our state-of-the-art powder coat facility. We take great pride in the process, the preparation, and then the final inspection and the bubble wrapping and protection of that product. If you're looking to do any other performance upgrades, be sure to stay tuned. We've got a lot of awesome stuff that's coming down the line for the 6.7 Powerstroke. So any other questions, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can reach out to our sales team. We'd be happy to help. Thanks a lot for watching.